Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play more of our game here as Common Sense England. So retiring this advisor will cost money but free up a slot. So we're coming up on this War of the Roses thing. Like, it's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be bad. We do have a Morale of Armies guy available for a ducat a month. I wonder if he'd be worthwhile. Actually, National Manpower Modifier guy might be better. We don't need the force limit. Morale would give us more morale damage while fighting, but manpower modifier guy would give us just more manpower recovery as well, which would be very valuable. Effectively, he would give us 2,500 manpower cap, I think, which, well, let's think. If we recover 2,500 people per year extra, it's an extra 208 per. Well, the total manpower is okay. That's over 10 years though, so we got to divide this by 10. So 25041 divided by 10, and then he'd give us 10% of that, which is 250 troops divided by 12 months. So give us an extra 20 people per month. Well, I could have done the math the other way, just 206 times plus 10%. Whatever. Is it worth it? 20 men a month? Probably not, actually. I think Morale of Armies guy. We can't afford this, really. But it's okay. The forts are quite expensive. We are paying maintenance for 7 forts. I have 7 forts? Apparently I'm paying for the Fort of Rethel. I guess that makes sense. We're going to go into debt. This war is expensive. We need to end it very quickly. End the war with Burgundy. Peace out Austria when they get bored. And then we got to be prepared for the War of the Roses. Don't think I've forgotten. I know it's coming. It's getting very quick. It's coming in like not very many months, like 10 months. So we've got to be prepared for it. I highly doubt we're going to be able to get our tech up in time. Ghent, Ghent would actually be pretty easy to siege. The thing is, though, that without looting being just like automatic, like unless we park an army there for a long time, we're not actually going to get a lot out of it. We could raid the coffers of these provinces, though. 4.74. Yeah, I think we have like enough morale. Let's just we'll go park in this province so we can take some loot from them. 15 ducats available. Pay to, reinforce. Pay to feed yourself. That's what I need. Portugal, I'm glad you're up here, by the way. I mean, I appreciate you abandoning your homeland to help siege Brabant. It's very nice of you. Alright, so what's going to change, really, to... Well, I think Burgundy's making gains probably came from them getting Picardy back. That should go away soon. And other than that, I'm just going to siege this thing down. I already looked at it, and we still have this demanding provinces without occupying any forts. I think when Namur falls, which is a Burgundian fort, that'll go away. They don't seem to consider Vlaanderen. This is a fort, but it's actually a capital, so technically we actually haven't taken any Burgundian forts. We've taken Rethel, which was an actual fort, but it's owned by Nevers, and Nevers is just a vassal. So I don't think that they count. Alright, Saxe-Lauenburg will be forced to give Lunenburg 10% of their income. They will annul all treaties, and then they will pay 50 ducats. Very well. Our advisor has died. Not the one we hired, but okay. I like how the game's already giving me a bunch of level 2 advisors, which I clearly have no money to afford. I almost feel like because looting is I don't know, like I can't see at a glance if looting is possible. I have to click on every province, so I almost feel like you should be able to see it somehow. Like a little indicator that says this army's looting. Kind of like in Crusader Kings 2, because otherwise it seems like a lot of micro. We actually have about 11,000 troops here. So that's good. And Burgundy is going for Calais. Well, that's great. We're going to wait until the end of the month. Loot. He is locked on the 3rd. His farmlands, we'll go engage him. Eighth, 5th. So this will be a good fight for us. I like how much more predictable combat is. Although, I almost feel like the AI is going to suffer more. Bohemia's just declared war on Brandenburg. And we've won the Siege of Namur. Our first siege of a Burgundian fort. Hey, they're willing to peace out now. So we could... And normally I think I'd want to press longer to win like a big victory here, but we have the War of the Roses, we have the Succession War, we already have like no manpower, and we've already taken out alone. Like, I really feel like pressing for more right now would probably be a big mistake. And also, I have no claims on anything, so full coring cost, all that stuff. Let's just peace out. We'll take our core, and we'll take 100 and... no. His income's so crap that asking for money is too much war score. Oh, hey, look at that. We will gain power projection. It actually tells you how much you'll gain in the peace deal now. That's really nice. I mean, there's no way I could get anything else, right? War reparations is still probably... treaties. Where's war reparations? Oh, they're in there. Okay, I was just... Picardy. I'm not used to this very small interface. War reparations is still 10% war score. Can't do humiliate while taking land. What? Yes, we can, apparently. Okay, maybe I'm crazy. I thought that you couldn't do humiliate if you took anything else. But apparently you can. That is crazy. We can actually get power projection now. So if we don't take any money, it doesn't affect power projection at all. If we do take money, it just gives us inflation and a slightly longer truce. But I think we need these ducats. I can't believe the AI is actually willing to peace out at medium enthusiasm. Let's do it. Probably should have waited for that fight to end. That would have given us a little bit more war score. Alright, so we gained 4.2 prestige. Wow! It is not easy. It is not easy at all to get to 100 to 50 prestige. Whatever. It is what it is. So Picardy's ours. 180 days after the last looting, the province will start to recover by 10% monthly. So 180 days would be 6 months. So the longest it could possibly take a province to recover would be 6 months plus 10 months. So 16 months. We have available building slots, but I think the only thing we can build are forts. Which we clearly don't want to build because they're expensive as hell. We're going to mothball the fort in our capital. And I think I'm going to mothball this one too. I don't think we need it. So Leinster, you're still in a personal union underneath me, right? You haven't fabricated any claims, have you? What a loser. Alright, so let's get our army to Picardy. And now we just got to decide how we're going to get Austria to back off on this war. Did you grant military access to anybody? You granted it to Portugal, but that's not going to give it to me. Or is it? Hold on now. You have not granted military access to... That has to have changed. Apparently, my ally in this war having military access is granting me military. That's amazing! That's so good! Hold on. Excuse me? How can you be embargoing me if you have a truce with me? Apparently, you're no longer prevented from embargoing if you have a truce? Or is it that subjects don't count? Normally, if you lose a war, you're prevented from embargoing for a while. That's kind of strange. Alright, well, if we're going to march across France, we'll have horrible supply. But knowing that we can get through Poitou, we could just maybe ask for military access through Brittany. This will cost us a few Diplo points marching through their lands, but I think that it's well worth it. There's good supply along the coast. We can just have a big army come in, smash Austria, get their enthusiasm down. War of the Roses is going to happen very, very soon. And last I checked, we were already one relationship over, so... yeah. Well, is Denmark in this war? I don't know that they are. I think they are. I think everyone is, actually. Let's check. Yep, so you're in there. Papal State. I think they're already in the war as well, aren't they? Yeah, everyone's joined up against them. So what can we do? We've got a diplomat free. I don't really think I want to improve relations with Leinster since they're now a personal union. I mean, we might not even integrate them. We might just let them get inherited. A union only in name. Where'd that come from? Calais is now the seat of a cardinal. I think we're going to suffer attrition marching through there because of the Burgundy army, the Brittany army. You know, we're so low on supply, I'm just going to march them through half at a time. Did I just say supply? I meant manpower. I like that. An 8 fort level indicator. I wonder if it counts past 9, because I don't think you can go any higher than 9. Wow, he actually forced me to suffer a river crossing. Kind of amazing. We don't want him to actually take this, so we're going to go fight him. Although I will detach a guy. I think despite whatever modifiers he's got, we're going to win this fight. There's no leader. How do we still suffer... oh, the terrain. It's not... Ooh, local development cost. Apparently terrain affects development cost. That's nice. I mean, it's not nice, but... now, shouldn't we automatically... I want to test this. I think we automatically get control of Gascony because of the thing. The fort level thing. Has a fortress that can propagate a zone of control to adjacent territory if controlled by the owner. So, even though we're about to win this siege in 13 days... I think... and yes, we just immediately gained control of Gascony again. Of course, I bet... yeah, he's been looting my territory. A ton. This province is completely drained by war. It will not be possible to find more loot here. Well, that sucks. This is a 10 development province. It's actually a pretty crappy province. Gascony is the good one. Well, good. Okay, well, I'm gonna cancel military access with Brittany. We're gonna use our heavies to ferry these troops home to Cornwall. And we're going to pretend like the war is over, because it effectively is. Austria might send another force over. I might have to send some troops back, but I want to have the majority of our army on England for the War of the Roses. And we can just hope that this War of the Roses thing goes well. We're going to pick one side to side with, and here, let's cancel that and then do it again. We're doing a force limit. We did gain 1 naval force limit. 440 days. What's going on with training times now? War exhaustion. Wow. 2.6 war exhaustion is slowing down construction that much? That's crazy. Well, I don't know if we want to go to war with the War of the Roses if we're going to have 87 Diplo points. What? Why does it cost 87? We must have taken some sort of a modifier to buying down war exhaustion. Normally it'd be 75. So that means that it's 12 higher than normal. Why? Why on earth does it cost more? Is it legitimacy? What is it that is making it more expensive? Huh. I have no idea. Well, I'm gonna buy it down by 1. Seems like the right idea to me. The other thing we could probably do to save money now that we're kind of done with the war is mothball the heavies. There's like no navy out there. Nothing naval for us to fight. Let's grab the heavies. And we'll go mothball them up in like Glamorgan or something. You guys didn't ruin your transportation mission because I took the heavies, did you? No, looks like it's still working. Baden will cede land to Württemberg. Baden will be forced to give them money as well. The Conquest CB, stuff happens. I like that it talks about power projection in the peace deals now. Oh hey, this army's still marching. Nafaroa on the 13th. It's mountains. It's a 4-stack. No leader. Give me military access. I think I already had military access, actually. 19th, 20th. Cool, yeah, we'll go fight them. Okay. I'll gladly kill some Austrians. Anything to, Alright, now that the heavies are there, we'll mothball. And we're going to continue to retreat. Navarra broke the royal marriage that they had with France. Makes sense, considering they just became a vassal underneath Castile. Alright, hey Austria. I know you don't want to be in this war. I mean, I'm just saying. You probably just got forced into it. This mission might never happen. Also, we gotta look at Parliament every now and then. Chance to end each month is very never. Not gonna happen. Alright, how many months do we have left? Oh, we have 1 month. Okay, so July, here it comes. You ready? Alright, it'd probably be better for us to be in the hills. Let's go to the hills, if possible. I don't know where the rebellion's gonna fire, and actually, come to think of it, we should unmothball. Now yeah, that was kind of silly. We do need these. I hope they don't rebel down here. It's been a while since I've actually had to do this event. Alright, so the War of the Roses has begun. Henry Lancaster has suddenly died! Yay! As the nation mourns. 2 junior branches of the House of Plantagenet, and House Lancaster from the House of York both claim to be the rightful heir to the throne of England. Sporadic fights between their supporters have already broken out in a number of provinces around the country. Their heraldic symbols, a red rose and a white rose, have already become synonymous with the conflict, now commonly known as the War of the Roses. Lose 6,764 manpower. Either way, I bet, how much you want to bet, DDR Jake didn't notice, that we could probably avoid this by training up troops, going down to 0 manpower, clicking the button, and then canceling. Pretty common tactic. Anyway, do we want the 620 or the 560? I think we go for the 560. No, the easier, like, you can just, like, let them siege you down, support the one you don't want, and then let this guy siege and let him win, and then you just get that guy anyway. I think we'll support him, though, and we'll just fight the rebels. Alright. Okay, so. Yeah, I think we want to keep that fort going. We're going to mothball this one. We're not going to mothball the capital. And we're just going to wait till we can get these troops together here. And then we'll go fight that. So, shouldn't even be that hard, actually. I may have overreacted to the War of the Roses. Alright, well, let's take a short break here, though. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.